Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission.
Hey, yo, what's going on, gang? It's Murado Music with 3-Piece TCG, Pirates TCG, and 2D. We're bringing it back to everybody's favorite manic pixie dream girl, the loose cannon, Jinx. Now, I don't know if that qualifies as a pixie cut, but anyways, we're gonna be getting into this one, and you guys already know. Chapters down below get you where you want to go. Whatever floats your boat, don't drown in the moat. All right. Now, this should be. Don't look at this. Don't look at this right here. It should be a very affordable list. Cheapest version, $103, right? And in this Riftbound economy, I felt like this would be the perfect one to bring up because I feel like it can catch a lot of people off guard, and it's a lot of fun too. You guys might remember me running through this with AJ when I was doing the Riftbound for One Piece players video. Anyways, let's talk about Jinx. There's not much to say about Jinx. Why? Because yes, they got Fury Chaos, which are two excellent colors in this format, but at the start of your beginning phase, draw one if you have one or fewer cards in your hand. Yeah, even when we built the list to proc that ability, it doesn't happen very often, let alone in this format and in this build. With this build, let me tell you what we're basically going to do. All right. This character card right here, Jinx Rebel, when you discard one or more cards, ready me and give me +1 this turn. +1 might. Say less family, okay? Deal 5 to a unit. When you conquer, you may discard one to return this from your trash to your hand. So we're going to be in a cycle of conquering, discarding, looping this rocket, and clearing the board, and just going cray. All right. Now I'm going to get into the battlefields, and then we'll get into the list, then we'll get into some smashes. All right. So anyways, Zon warns. When you conquer here, discard one, draw one. That procs your leader's ability. Amazing, right? The paper tree. When you hold here, each player channels one rune exhausted. We got this one from a list in the East, right? And here and there, the paper tree is cool because we like having extra runes, but there's other options for that as well, you know, that give you more runes, etc. Veiled Temple. When you conquer here, you may ready a friendly gear. If it's an equipment, you may detach it. Okay, so that's if you want to move something from one to another without losing your unit. There's a lot of times where if we've got the Boots of Swiftness attached to Ezreal or anybody else, we want those on Jinx. We want Jinx to stand for Jinx and go for it. All right, so that's when Veiled Temple will be pretty cool. Anyways, so we're talking about Jinx here. They're already a 5 for 5. You recycle 1 chaos. And when you discard one or more cards, ready me. This can be done multiple times in a turn, right? It says when you discard one, not once per turn. That we like, all right? So that's how we're going to start moving all around town, going on tour, all right? And when we are, each time we're going +1. God forbid we got some swords making us +2. God forbid we got the ganking boots doing +2. Boots the house down, mama, okay? Boots mama, house down, caddy corner to the taco truck. All right, called shot. Called shot's great in this list, and it's one of the gooder, scientifically speaking, purple cards because we have Ezreal on the list, so we basically get to repeat it for free. Also, you're gonna draw 2 cards. You know what I mean? Like, that's just amazing. It's a draw 2 for 1 recycle. Seal of Discord. Now, Seal of Discord, this is going to be a gear. Gears come out ready, and then on reaction, at any point in time, which means at any point in time, you can add a Chaos Power, which means that if you were to, you know, pay that little power recycle, you can rest this instead. You're good to go, Pony Boy. Angle Shot. We already know that Angle Shot is going to be a huge card moving forward in this new Spiritforged meta. Why? Because we get to choose an equipment with the same controller, attach that equipment to that unit, or detach that equipment from that unit and draw 1. So this can be used to attach cards, attach gear, or detach gear from our opponent, and then we still get to draw 1. Costs 2, no recycle. We like it, love it, want some more of it. Now this one here, Quick Draw McGraw, +2, the long sword style, right? 2 and recycle Fury. and we don't even have to pay the equip cost. We can enter in a battle, and this can be played as a spell, which is awesome. Traveling Merchant, it's just to get rid of cards and draw more cards. Now, this one isn't running everybody's favorite, the Scrap Heap. No Scrap Heap in this one, which is a little surprising for me because we got Traveling Merchant, because we got Zon Warns, because we like to discard cards. We got Ezreal here, but this was a one where I was playing their list, seeing what I like, and then kind of moving it around. Hard Bargain is the new defy the new everything. Okay, Hard Bargain is a very effective card. Why? Because counter a spell unless its controller pays to active. They can't just crash out and recycle the world. No, pays to active, and then you can repeat. The way you can do this to somebody's Time Warp, and you ain't gonna win the game that turn, buddy. You know what I mean? For a Time Warp to land, they would have to have 12, spin 10, they got 2 up, and then if you repeat this, that's done. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And it works with a lot of mid-range spells as well. Poro, this is a 2-cost unit. Great because it has Deflect, but it's here to make sure that we get something to stick. Right now we've got 2, 4, we've got 7. Just one of that, huh? Okay. This is a pretty interesting list. But anyways, now we've got Piercing Light, and this is great because it deals 2 to a unit at a battlefield, then deal 2 to up to 1 other unit, period. So Bing and Bing, it doesn't always have to be somebody at a battlefield, which is great because this helps soften up for the next blow for our rockets, etc. Ride the Wind, just to get funky. You know what I mean? Unlicensed Armor. Now, this is the card that I could have, and if I remember correctly, in that match against AJ, I could have utilized this card and actually won that match. Maybe like a turn before he wound up winning. And that is discard 1, rest this gear, choose a friendly unit. The next time it dies, this turn, you may pay a Fury to recall it exhausted instead. Send it to base. This isn't a move. So if you're ready to crash out for realsies, and you know you're going to die, you know this ain't going to be pretty, go ahead and grab that, go ahead and turn this sideways, and you're able to just throw a 5 might missile at the very minimum into a battlefield, which is great. Use it early, use it often. Fight or Flight is great. You guys know you got to have this card. You got to possess 3 of this card. Okay. Treasure Hunter is awesome. When I move, play a gear token exhausted. I think this is probably one of the best 2 costs to come out of this next set right here. Absolutely. Rebuke is amazing. We're getting big cards and we're taking them back to the putting them in their owner's hands, right? And that helps us control the board in the later stages of the game when we already got runes, and you know we can throw it off like that. 1 Fizz Trickster to play Rebuke, to play to play Fight or Flight, to play Ride the Wind, to play this and that, and a little bit of, play a little bit of everything. You guys know Ezreal. I believe that, I feel like Dapper Don Ezreal, I feel like this is the best. This is the best. Oh, it's a showcase, huh? Is that what that means? Okay, cool. Epic. I feel like this is one of the best epics to be printed for purple, period. Just the fact that you don't even need, even without the optional additional cost thing, when you play me, discard 1, draw 2, that's already amazing. You discard Scrap Heap, you're drawing 3-piece TCG. Okay, you're drawing 3 cards. Then optional additional costs you pay 1 Standing Dawn or recycle 1 power less. So he's worth his weight initially. Like you're gonna pay that immediately. Boots of Swiftness we already talked about for ganking. I don't know why there's only 1 in here. I wonder if this is my list. I wonder if I didn't already doctor this one up when I went to play. Then we got Noxie and Hopeful just to get some board presence out there. Only 2 Super Mega Death Rockets. When you conquer, you may discard 1, return 1 from the trash. We already talked about that. Vex, while I'm in combat, friendly spells cost 1 and a power less to a minimum of 1, and enemy spells cost 1 more. Like I love it, want more of it, I guess. Run 2, huh? This one you can't play cards, and this is the creme de la Edgar. I'm about to sneeze. Thank you. Ferris Forerunner. This is probably one of the best Fury cards to be printed in this set. You're gonna Death Knell it. You're gonna get 2, 3 Might Mechs, and then that's gonna help you close the game out in the next turn or so. You know what I mean? So that's awesome. Then we've got this on the sideboard. You can give a unit +2 while assault. You know what I mean? +2 while attacking, and you can repeat it. We've talked about this in the last game, or in one of my last videos. You know, because they've got cleave that gives you +3, but this one you can repeat and go just that one more. Difference between extraordinary and extra is the extraordinary. Switcheroo. I'm surprised this is in the sideline. Yeah, I bet you I switch things up after this. Overzealous fan just to move things around. But yeah, Switcheroo is going to be the next $60 rare. Swap the mites of 2 units at the same battlefield this turn. It's a great fix. Where this one you want to hold the base. You fight or flight, you move them away, but then they have a card in hand that'll just move them back. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. That is your ass, Mr. Postman. However, if you switcheroo, now they got to come up with something new. Bars. Right? Now they're going to have to not just move back to that base, but they're going to have to power you. They're going to have to repower up, etc. So, anyways, that's going to be the list, gang. Let's get into these smashes, shall we? Before we do, though, if you've been getting joy and or knowledge, do consider joining that 3-piece Navy, dog. Best way to support the channel with that extra scratch, right? Smashing and finger popping, putting on that pressure, or big city hooping for the whole shebangarang. Really appreciate you guys for keeping this boat afloat, all right? K Designs got some custom cards for us on the one-piece front, and just maybe on the Riftbound as well. A 3-piece TCG gets you 25% off your entire order, and all the music you're hearing from me, well, it's from me. Screaming into space and everything. DistroKid link in the description takes you virtually wherever you want to go, and a lot more other places actually. Anyways, let's get into it. All right, getting into the mulligan. Gang, on this one, they rolled a 19, I rolled a 20. So there you go. We're going to get rid of the hard bargain. Getting rid of the hard bargain. And yeah, so it's looking like we're going to go first. We got that Zon Warns. Now, the strategy when you're picking your battlefields, right? You want to pick the battlefield that you don't mind going first or second, that can really lead to that victory, and then maybe close it out, you know, depending on time. I feel like time is a factor in these best of threes. You got people who are still learning the game. You got people who know the game and really want to just take their time. We're going up against Master Yi in this one. Ooh, that's a new card. That's a new card. When I attack or defend alone, double my might. Pair that with the Wuju Bladesman, and yeah, we're in for some trouble. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and channel a Gold Rune Exhausted. We're gonna get a little point there, and we don't really have anything that we can develop. I mean, we got Pouty Poro to develop. I would develop Pouty Poro. No. Okay, so right there. Oh, we're discarding that and drawing that. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say I would have done the Seal of Discord, and yeah, I would have just what we should have done right there is we should have gotten rid of the rocket, because we could bring the rocket back when we conquer. We should have developed the Seal after the developing 2 Pouty Poros. That way, the next time we needed something, we could have just, you know, rested that Seal. And that's why it's great to watch these games back. This is from a little while ago. I thought these games got deleted, and I was like, ah, crap. But you know, this is some good stuff to learn from. So, yeah, correct way to play that would have been discard the rocket, develop 2 Poros, develop the Seal, and then the next time we conquer, bring the rocket back. All right. Now they're gonna play out Akshan. Okay. Akshan Jackson. All right. And the reason, and it's unfortunate that that's all they had to play right there, because at this moment in time, they're not going to be able to take anything worth anything. Now, we're going to go ahead and use the power. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that rocket there. Boom. Now we can discard one. We're going to discard the Seal. Okay. Draw another Seal. But when we do that, there we go. Now we get to put that rocket right back to our hand. We got to discard another one. Now, In these cases, it does get a little close to that. It does get a little like, hey, yo, we might be able to use this ability, and we might, right? And it does pop off here and there. It does pop off here and there, but it's not something that you can really depend on. They're going to go ahead and move there. Now that's Trifarian War Camp, so that's going to be 5-3, and they're going to go ahead and take that. All right, so they're going to get their second point on the board. We're going to hold on that left side and go to 4. The game is already going our way. One thing we're not going to wind up doing is conquering. So we could bring out Jinx. Yeah, we could do that. Or we could just rocket. Give him the red rocket. Yeah, the red rocket. There we go. We could have had that seal, and then what you would have done, right? Hang on. Oh. Well, the Mystic Reversal, you got to get rid of another rune to put it on the Paliporo. To me, that's a crash out play. My guy's trolling me. And you got to remember, we're playing this at work, and we're having a grand old time. But so they take control of the rocket. And we're probably going to pause here and make sure who gets the rocket at the end of the day. But it's us that gets the rocket at the end of the day. So we're going to pass it back over. They're going to get the third point. And then it's going to be, okay, at Lonely Poro. Okay, and then they're moving Akshan Jackson back. Yeah, I imagine they've kind of blew their wad, if you will. Oh man, I love the troll the games though. When we go hard, sometimes we'll get the same battlefield. We're going crazy over here. All right, so we're going to move, discard one, draw one. Right now we did that. Discard one, draw one. Okay, we're gonna score, discard one, draw one. We're getting rid of that, huh? Okay. Now, I would say let's develop these scoots. Let's develop these boots, mama house down. Hang on. Didn't I already discard 2? Discarded 1 for movement. I discarded 1 for. Okay. Hey. All right. Oh. Okay. Now we're good. That's right. Now we're ready. Okay. We're at 6, 7, 8. It's getting a little hectic here, gang. I think we can handle that little pouty poro. Yeah. Now, what we should have did is the first time. Well, that would have been 2. And then we could have put them boots on them. And then if we deleted another one. But right now, I would like to get rid of Super Mega Death Rocket. I would like to get Akshan out of here with that Super Mega Death Rocket. That's what I would like to do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and conquer there. Yeah, no. See, no, that was not how you did it. You're supposed to hit that first. Ooh. Okay, they go up to 9. They go up to 9. All right. Well, hey, I'd rather get that out of the hand now than in a showdown. But we should have did that, and then we should have moved, conquered, and then got that rocket back. And had we done that, then we would have been, well, we would have just had another rocket to roll, right? So now we're at, technically we're at 6 because of Trifarian War Camp. And they're only at 4 runes. So we're feeling pretty good. Ezreal's going to be out here. We're going to go to 8. They've got to stop this. Or we go to 8. See what's going on. Okay, they're going to move over here to They're going to move Akshan over here to the Zon. Okay. Now they're resting Dawn, and they're going to bring out Sona, okay? Now Sona's going to restand their remaining Dawn, or runes, excuse me. One Piece player, right? Now if we can get some boots on us. Yeah, let's put those boots on us. We can go to 7, right? That makes it 7, okay. I would like the unlicensed armory. Yeah. And then we'd have to recycle 1. We could go to 7. We could get rid of the Sona. Right? Wait, and we're discarding 1. Okay. Hang on. If we discarded 1, don't we go 1 more higher to 8? Huh. Okay. Yeah, we should be at 8 because we discarded a card. Did we miss that? It looks like we did. That's on hashtag unfortunate. Yeah, we discarded a card, Jack. So you're at 7 and 8. They should have had to come back with something like that. Well, it would be interesting to see what they would have had, but we'll see. We are one turn away. If our Jinx survives, what's going to happen is we're going to hit Zon Warrens. That's going to make us that's going to take us to 7. With ganking, because we're going to discard a card, we're going to then be able to go to Trifarian War Camp. Now, the way this game works, real quick, the online one, is it skips the Awaken stage. Well, it does the Awaken, then we remember ABCs. Awaken, why do I forget what B is? And then Channel Runes and Draw. Oh, Beginning. So here we got this. If they kill us, we don't care. We're just going to come back. Okay. And we're supposed to draw a card. Yeah. Okay, so they got that. And we're going to go ahead and unattach. We're back to 5. We're going to go ahead and... I had to get rid of that one. I got rid of the wrong rune there. Okay. I would have developed the Treasure Hunter. I don't know why I didn't develop the Treasure Hunter. Now, it's coming down to the wire, gang. It's going down to the wire. Because they're going to go to 6 here. And then they're going to have the ability to conquer one more. You know what I mean? Fortunately for us, Master Yi is not able to... You know what's funny? Real quick, I just had ADHD moment. Thought they went ham with that Mystic Reversal. However, if they did not go ham with that Mystic Reversal, we would have been just fine. We should be drawing another card right here because we started the game with 1. Yeah. All right, we're going to conquer there. Okay, boom, watch this. Now we get rid of that. All right. Now we're going to be able to play to hand the Death Rocket. Now that means we're ready, right? We're going to go ahead and hit that. See what they want to do with that. Okay. Hang on, they're doing a little something. I got to see what you played, dog. What you got? Okay. So that got rid of the 5. They're back to 4. Okay. Now what we can do is we can move in there, right? And attach the longsword. And if we attach the longsword, now we're going to go up to 9. So their power is at 9, but their health is back to 4. If we die with that unlicensed armory, we're fine. There we go. Okay, so we go back there. They die. And now it's going to be all about the next turn, playing and drawing 1. My guy is holding on for dear dog life, okay? And I'm doing everything I can to keep this Jinx alive. 9 might is a lot of might. That's a lot of might, dog. Starts off as a 5, recycle 1. We are at 4 runes, though. So we are, we're getting close to not so much. And it's looking like we got it. Oh, and then we get Ride the Wind. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Draw 1. We're going to discard 1. Draw 1. Okay. And comment down below if I was supposed to do the Conquer first, or, the Point for Conquer, or the Zon Warren's Conquer. But that's going to be the end of the game right there, gang, because then we moved back over here thanks to, conquering there. It's crazy how Jinx stands for Jinx kind of has their own Ride the Wind, kind of has their own. It's almost like a little bit of a Yasuo build, right? It's kind of like Yasuo in the sense of, you just got the ganking built in. And you did get to see here with Loose Cannon how we do still get to draw cards. Are we proccing it every round? No, but we still got, I think, about 2 rounds where we're able to draw cards, maybe 3. But we at least drew 2 cards. Just drew 2 cards. Let's take it over the rematch. All right, gang. No dice roll required, okay? Now, they got the fortified position, which goes cray-cray with Master Yi. And we decided to go paper tree. Frankly, just in case I don't win this one, I got something else for him. You know what I'm saying? Now, hard bargain. I'm not favoring hard bargain or that one apparently. Yeah, okay, cool. We're looking for that one. I think I increased the boots of swiftness, frankly, but we'll see what's up. Now, unfortunately for us, they're able to develop a body turn one, which is expected. You should be able to, but you know the turns that they don't, magnifique. All right, we do have access to an Ezreal. We could play Ezreal. Um, and we could, you know, get that going, but then we'd be losing a rune. So we're kind of trying to decide. And it's tough because we'd be losing a rune, but additional costs throughout the game would be one cheaper. So it's going to more than make up for it, more than pay for its cost. But we'll see. We'll see if that was a mistake. Now they're going to choose a non-unit card and they're going to get rid of it. Yeah, they had enough of that unlicensed armory right there, I imagine. Okay. So they chose unlicensed armory. Don't argue with the man. Keep our boots. Okay. Secure the boots, mama house. Um, we're gonna go back to hide all again. Okay, so here we got a free conquer. So we could do the free conquer there. And then on the next turn, wait, it's when you no, when you hold, right? No, I forget which one it is. Anyways, so we're doing all of this. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. There we go. Okay. So we're all gonna get some extra runes here. But we've got the boots of swiftness out. We're down to 2 cards in our hand, gonna be at 3. Which means if we play 2 cards that next turn, well, actually, we're gonna be using Ezreal's ability, I imagine, which would mean that we're not going to proc that leader ability just yet. If they die alone, draw 1. If they die alone, draw 1. So if they die alone, draw 1. It's not the defending. I got to read that text. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and bring out Jinx stands for Jinx, and we're gonna go ahead and attach the boots to increase their durability, make it so that hopefully they can stay alive. Now the synergy between Ezreal and Jinx is also going to be like crazy. Reason being, Ezreal is going to basically we'll be able to conquer with Jinx, right? And we got the ganking boots. And then Ezreal, if we play them, they will discard a card, which will proc that Jinx champion ability, will restand +1 might and be able to move around again. Okay. So far it's 2-2. And nobody's doing a dang thing about much. Okay. Now Master Yi's got ganking. Why would they punch first? Okay, they're worried about that. I think they could have took that, passed it back to me, seen if it was necessary. That's what I would have done. You had 7, you're moving into 6. I think I would have done that. Okay. But anyhow, now they're at 8 on defense when they defend. Let's see what we got going on here. So this should be easy pickings for us here. This should be easy pickings. Why? What we should be doing here is okay. Again, we really need to use that rocket first, man. We've got to start using that damn ass rocket first. Yeah. You blew it. You blew it. You blew it. Okay. Okay, I see how we're doing it. We're doing unlicensed armory now. Okay. Okay. I see. They are weakened. Okay, we did it. We did it right. All right, we come back here. They've got nobody on any bases. And then next turn, we will be drawing 2 cards. 2 cards. So like I said, the ABCs, right? Awaken, beginning, channel, and draw. So it skips that, and at the beginning, it skips beginning. because everybody awakens automatically. You channel runes and you draw, but it skips beginning phases on this game, so you have to be ready for that. Now, Akshan Jackson is going to take our unlicensed armory. Grr, we don't like that. But that's going to be A-okay because they're one unit. We're going to move Jinx to any of these unoccupied battlefields, which is going to give us our rocket back. And then we're going to kill Akshan and then get that gear back. All right, I think we're having a little conversation here. Okay, cool. Cards in the Discord. Or in the discard, excuse me. So they pass. We're going to go ahead and score. We already drew our extra cards there. We're going to get rid of that one because they don't have anything we're worried about. 1, 2, that's a spell that can be played with Fizz. And we're going to score 2 points this turn. Finally taking the lead for the first time in this match. Now we're going to go ahead and Super Mega Death Rocket. Hit that Action Jackson, okay? And we're going to get our stuff right back. Give me my bitch back. All right. And then we're going to move back. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Yeah, I guess we were talking about something. Did we discard a card? We're going crazy. We've got 3 runes. Trying to think of what we want to play here. If we play Ezreal and we discard a card and draw, yes, Jinx is active sexually. We could go ahead and search for 2 more cards right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I would get Called Shot. I would grab Called Shot. That was a big mistake right there. I would have grabbed Called Shot. Longsword is good. I'd grab Longsword here. Yeah. We don't need any more. I guess I'm thinking of Traveling Merchant because Traveling Merchant is going to proc Jinx's ability. But in my opinion, I would have preferred to have just another shot at drawing some big cards. So they're going to go ahead and 5-5 it. Okay. And just like that, we're tied again, gang. We did get rid of their Master Yi, which is huge. But they're at 7 runes, and the world is their oyster, right? Now, the only good thing here... Oh, second sword? Yeah. Now, all of the runes are sideways, so we don't need Thunderclap down there to shut everybody up. But we do want this... we do want that longsword style, right? So, what are we going to do here? They're at 8. Just give them the longswords. Yeah. Now I should move in there. I should honestly move in there without any more power-ups. Just move straight over there and see what they do. No, that's not what I would do today. That's not what I would do today. Yeah, no, none of this is what I would do today. Absolutely bonkers. No, why are you doing all that? Why are you doing all that? There's that was so for everybody watching, we have learned since then that's way too much. All I needed to do was match. Well, we did unlicensed armory, but all I needed to do was get one over, go over there and pass the chain to them and see what they were going to do. If they're not going to do anything, then all of that was extra. I do understand equipping the extra longsword at the end of the turn just so that they could, be more, just so they could be safe, right? But yeah, at this moment, it's looking like it's our game. At this moment, it's looking like we got it. They can't invade both spots, and I don't think they can get rid of both. No, I don't think they can get rid of both either. Okay, hang on. But even if they get rid of that, right, I'm still going to hold, and we still win the game. Yeah. And that's the game. Yeah. That's the game, and then, we got whatchamacallit. We could play that out. Now you can't even play cards, but that doesn't matter. And we just move that over there, and yeah, we get an extra might. All the we just had it either way. We had that one wrapped up. Okay, I think I got a few more for you. Let's go ahead and check this out. So I got Zon Warrens again. This time we're going up against Lucian. All right. We both rolled a 5. That's crazy. I rolled an 11. They rolled a 5 again. That's crazy. All right. So gonna do a little moly. Gonna do a little moly woly. And let's see. Okay. Like what you've done here. I actually keep everything. Keep everything? Keep everything. Yeah. Look, I'm going first. I got my gal out there. We're ready to chase that gold down. We're ready to chase down that treasure. That's probably my favorite 2-drop right now. I gotta tell you guys. When you control this battlefield, friendly legends have rest attached to... Okay. So they're just trying to swap their gears. Did I read that right? I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I read that right. Oh. Come on now. While you control this battlefield, friendly legends have rest, attaching equipment you control to a unit you control. Okay, cool. So everybody gets to be Ornn, I believe, or whatever. Getting ornery. We're not interested in that, though. We're going to go ahead and grab us a gold. We got to discard one and draw one, though, Jack. Oh, don't. Yeah, maybe that one. Oh, the armory? I don't know, man. We've been hooping with that armory, though. I'm going to go ahead and bring that out. Hey, you know what? Go ahead and bring them out, too. Bring them out. Bring them out. Okay? It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Let's see. So they got... Is that Bone Shiver? Oh, yeah. Now, let me tell you something, man. Weapon Master in this game feels so cool. Feels so cool. They're playing Lucian. They're going to be able to attach that right there. They're already at 5. They conquer. They're going to get a rune. I'm telling you, that has got to be one of the gooder, scientifically speaking, one of the gooder equipment's good gear to have. Now we get another one right here, and we're gonna be Conquer City. Okay, we've got to, yeah, get our point there. Okay, what's the point of any of this? We're gonna go ahead and bring out Jinx. Stands for Jinx. Okay, 1 rune to save them, which is not a lot. If we move that back, yeah, we can. Okay, we can. Okay, now we got to discard one, draw one. We're gonna discard a little Pouty Poro. Okay, we're gonna draw one. Boots of the Swiftness. Okay. Now we could move Traveling. I want to move Treasure Hunter back. Me Today would move Treasure Hunter back. Yeah, but I wouldn't have done it like that. So I would have moved Treasure Hunter back today, and I would have moved Noxian Hopeful over there and just held down that spot. I would be resigned to go ahead and lose this. And then just take it back with Jinx, because we're going to need something to conquer with Jinx. But the way it's looking, we've got Zon Warrens. Maybe that's the way we're thinking, because we've got the boots of swiftness right there, right? So we can conquer Zon Warrens and then hopefully move back over here to Lucian. This would be a great time to have that, whatchamacallit, unlicensed armory to protect us against the buffoonery. So they are at a grand total of 9. Each equipment you give, oh yeah, y'all see Lucian's ability? Your equipment each give assault +1 while they're an attacker. Okay, so they're 7 total +2, which means you know, homeboy is that's the guy you wanna be assaulting with. All right. Now when they conquer, they get to move back if they want to. That's going to be interesting to see if that's what they want to do. They might feel a little beefy right now, but that Jinx gets so big so fast, it's not even funny. Oh, choose an equipped friendly unit. It deals damage equal to its might to another unit, then detach an equipment from it. Yowza. Oh, yeah. I bet you wish you had that hard bargain available now. Yeah, it's a different opponent, Jack. We're going to have to be ready for these spells. Great one. Great. Perfect. We at least got the Treasure Hunter, right? Now they're going to detach. They're going to detach that there. I guess they feel like they have enough. But you're going to have to rest your leader to do that technically. But it looks like they feel like they got enough mustard on it. We're going to go ahead and go forward while they're figuring out what they're going to do with their life. Okay, cool. It's our turn now. And I mean, we got to go for the easy score. That's for sure. And the gold won't proc Noxie and Hopeful. We're going to have to, no, that's incorrect. That's incorrect because Legion is from playing a card from your hand. So I guess technically we did it. We're not really getting away with it because we did do Boots of Swiftness, and that Boots of Swiftness would have done that. Maybe that's what we're talking about right now. But yeah, Legion has to be a card from your deck. Now we're going to go ahead and attach the boots there, and we've got 6. Alrighty. Okay, so if they don't do anything to us, yowza. It deals damage equal to its might and detach it. Oh, that's why they did it, because they got to detach a. Okay. And they sent a body rune back. All right. And now they're gonna, what else they got for us? Ooh, Draven. Stands only for Draven. Yeah, I think it's about time to go ahead and search for something, Jack. Okay. Oh man, I hate to choose between those two. But yeah, give that to hand. Give that a hand, gang. So the cool thing about this one right here is now we can attach Boots of Swiftness. Did I not want to search again? How in hell did I not want to search again? If I don't search again, if we're not just having a conversation and I did not search again, that is a huge mistake on my part. Oh my God, that's crazy sauce. No, sorry, Bob, dude. What are you doing? Search again. You got 9 runes, dude. No way. No way. Now, I got all the pieces to the puzzle. You don't even have to do that. Get rid of your gold. Get rid of the gold. We're going to take that down by 5. And then we can go ahead and hit the... What are you doing? No. All this is wrong. All this is wrong. Yeah. So let's back it up, gang. It's good to know that I've become such a, so much of a better player since then. Okay. So right here. Did we do that already? Okay. So right here, what we should do, instead of all that, we should use this gold first. We should hit Lucian. Take Lucian from 7 to 2 health. Okay. And then, wait, would that even work? Because I was going to say we need to repeat this. No, so we would do this first. We would play out this spell, do 2 to Lucian, 2 here, right? Then we repeat 2 to Lucian, kill Darius. Great. Okay, so at this point, we're at 4. We've rested 4 runes, and we got rid of 2 gold because, we can get rid of the gold for the repeat. Then if we want to keep him alive, if we want to keep this character alive, this card, then we super mega death rocket here. Okay. Now we actually wind up recycling 1, which we already did here. And then we attach the boots of swiftness over here. We move over here. We've gotten rid of both of their units. We've gone to 6. They've got 3 cards in hand. That's how it should have gone. And now we discard a card from hand. We would have had 1 card. We would have had 1 card in hand. So then we would have discarded maybe Treasure Hunter. And then we would have been able to proc our leader's ability the next turn. That's how we should have done that. Yeah, that was just terrible. So I feel like the game could have been even less close right there. And now we've still got a big tough guy out there. And my other thing is that, yeah, that was just terrible. Okay. Trendamere. Hey, yo, if you have signed 5 more excess damage, you score a point. Yowza. Okay. All right. We're just going to go ahead and rebuke that. Hey, man. Okay. And we're not going to win just yet because we are, you know, we already scored on that battlefield. We're going to go ahead, yes, get that Super Mega Death Rocket 2-hand, please. And now we can finish him off. Well, so what we could do here is we could hit ourselves and then hit them. And we could do that twice, and then we could hit that, and then we would kill our unit here, but we would also no. That was because I moved. Yeah, because I moved. Yeah, I thought it was something else. Can I put the arrow on the arrow? Nice. But anyways, so they're gonna score a point here. They're gonna score a point here, but they're gonna have to be in 2 places at once, and that's what it's all gonna come down to. But it's wild to know we could have gotten rid of Tryndamere as well. Yeah, that's going to be some excessive damage. Excessive damage. Yeah, they're going to be able to move wherever they want. But will they be able to get to 2 places at once? That's going to be the real question here. So, yeah, you got that. You're going to go to 5 points. Yeah. You're going to go to 5. But it looks like that is the end of their tall tale. We hold here and we go to 8. Let's get into that rematch. All right, so I did Zon Warrens, and I'm going to go straight for, I think, paper again. Right? Yeah, I think we want to go to paper. I think I like paper out of those 2. And looking back, I think I might switch those up. Now, Rebuke really helped me out in that one, but getting rid of, we're not valuing licensed armory, and I hope we keep that one for. Yeah, I guess if we had to get rid of 2, but you know what? It's good that we got rid of 2 because that was our last card that we drew, bars. So we are going to be able to score. And they had nothing to play turn 1, which was awesome for us. Yeah. Which means we can go ahead. There's a couple of things we can do. We can move over there. We're going to draw. Either way, we're going to draw a gold, which is awesome. But we can go to Grove of the Godwillow, I believe it's called. My hold effects are also conquer effects and vice versa. My hold effects are also conquer effects and vice versa. Oh, shit. Is there a red and green? Because that means Ari would, when Ari scores an extra point for holding, Ari would score an extra point for conquering. And then holding, and then conquering. We might have to try that one out. That's some spicy sauce right there. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and... How the hell did we do that? 2. No, we're not supposed to be able to do that. No, that's wrong. Yeah, we thought that playing it. No, it has to Legion. We thought Legion was playing a card. It has to be playing a card from your deck. From your main deck. So it doesn't even count if you were to play that out, apparently. So apologize for that one, gang, but we've learned since then. Let's see how much that comes into play, or doesn't. Hopefully we just blow them out and it didn't matter, because otherwise I'm gonna feel bad. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and draw an extra one there. We're at 6. Yeah, it is gonna come into play. That's an extra point. That's one extra point that I just flat out shouldn't have. Yeah, that's tough. Realistically, I could have and would have just played that Noxian Hopeful to base and then scored with it either way. But we're trying to hold down the fort here. Okay. Yeah. So how it would look in real life is I would have not played the Noxian Hopeful yet. Obviously, that second Hopeful wouldn't be there. And the other one would be here. So my board state would look like 4 on one side and 6 on the other, which is still really good, still really impressive, still really oppressive, right? but it definitely wouldn't be the buffoonery that you see before you. Okay. So yeah, they would have their pick of the litter when it comes to who they want to attack. Let's see. Okay. Put one back. Punch first. Yeah, they're going to be able to attack whoever. Doing this ahead of time, I know that my guy here has moved away from that, where you know, now we initiate and we see, you know, we initiate and then we do our thing. You know what I mean? Because that's a play on your turn orange showdowns. So yeah, okay, that's the second card. Darius is alive and well, and somebody come look at this. Oh yeah, getting them out of there. So they scored both. That means that didn't even matter. Didn't even matter. Okay, Matterhorn. They are up to 2 to our 3. Man, okay. So we're gonna have to develop something and get some things going. What we could do though, we can develop a Jinx and a Rebuke. We can Jinx and Rebuke, which is crazy. Okay. So we're gonna rebuke that off the bat. We rebuke you in the name of the Lord. We're gonna go ahead and hit that. Okay. Please God, don't do another Legion play. That's not right. Oh, we're gonna double rebuke in one turn, and we're not gonna use the gold. Okay. Now this is all legal. This is all legal. We like it. Hey, we put their whole turn back. We put their whole turn back. I guess that card didn't matter, because check this out. They went from that to nothing. And all of the treasure hunters were legal plays, like getting the gold. That was all legal. Man, oh man. We just put back 9 runes worth of... Oh, and they're going to take those boots and they will attach them. They will attach the boots mama house down. Yeah. Okay, so now they got a 6 cost unit or 6 might unit with what have you. But we're going to 7 already. We're already going to 7. Yeah, 6, 7. Hey. And we draw an extra card. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we pass it back. They've got to be 2 places at once again. Once again, got to be at 2 places once again. I think we might have just won this one, Jack. Oh, they were passing it back to us. My bad. Are we bringing out Jinx? Stands for Jinx? Yeah, we're bringing out Jinx. Stands for Jinx. Okay. And if they try to move there, right? We're going to have 8, 9. And then we're also going to have 4 Dawn active, and we will be removing one of those gear from them. Okay? Which is going to be a -2 to them plus a draw 1 for us. Or we could just hit them with 2 piercing light and minus their might by 4 or their health by 4, which means we would probably win. Well, hang on. They're at 8. 10 because of assault, because of their leader ability. All right. We're gonna need something here. I think now we're definitely gonna have to do our detach equipment. Please detach equipment. Yeah, detach equipment. Boom. Because we've got 9 there. So now it makes it 9 to 10. We're gonna take off those boots of ganking swiftness. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the long sword. They're playing the long game. All right, so we got the draw 1. And now we're going to go ahead and do that there. And we're going to hit them with it. Okay, so they went from -2 back to 10, back to -2. It's a wash on that side. It should be a wash on that side. It should be a crash out. And then it's going to be a race. Now, the cool thing is once Homeboy dies, we get the boots back. Now, give me the boots back. And then if they cannot get rid of... Oh, they got Darius. Darius is going to take that. Okay. Yeah. Now, we should be having our boots back. I guess they're going to FedEx them to us. They'll be here in a couple business days. But we should have those boots back. Okay. Yeah, do unlicensed armory, please. Oh, we're going to discard that. Okay. Okay. So now we do have a win condition. Okay. We're going to go ahead and I hope we develop these units. I'm getting rid of a lot. Oh, because I didn't. Okay. So we put a lot of units up. They're going to score. They're going to have spells to get rid of our units from base, which are a lot more rare than usual. But we do know they have spells like the one where you're pulling the hatchet out. So they're gonna. Can you equip all that for free? You can equip all that for free. When you play me, you may equip one of your equipment to me for one less, even if it's already attached. So we're gonna have to see a whole lot of we're gonna have to see a whole lot of you're gonna have to do some of that. You're gonna have to do a whole lot of that. Yeah. A lot of cost to pay the boss. Okay, so they're set up for the next one, but it's looking like we got the game in the bag. What we're going to do is we're gonna fight or flight and move Darius back. Then we're gonna score and win the game. We're actually gonna score one, get a they're moving it there. They want to hold it down. Okay, they want to hold down the fort there. So what we can do is we can move Homeboy back, who shouldn't even have my boots on. My boots should be with me. But we can move Lucian back to base. And then we can go ahead and Piercing Light Darius to Lucian twice. Hit them with Treasure Hunter. I guess we're just gonna do that, I guess. Okay, so we get a draw card. Definitely see what we can get there. Yeah. Because if we get the rocket, we win the game. Oh, to hand, please. Thank you. Do it again. Would you do it again for me? Yeah. Did you even pay the cost the first time? No. Get hard bargain. Yeah, get hard bargain. I said get hard bargain. And now we also know how to float runes, which is, would be extremely beneficial. It looks like we're not even going to pay that cost because why? But yeah, we should have paid the cost. We're going to go ahead and move that back. All right. Move that back. All right. Score. And I think that's going to be it. Oh. Hey, move a friendly unit. You may attach an equipment with the same controller to it this turn. That unit has when I conquer, you may move me to my base. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're not done yet. Oh, the hard bargain. Yeah. Look at that. Hard bargain, buddy. Oh, and we had all the Dawn to make you pay everything. Yowza. What a game. What a finish. What a finish. Yeah. Okay. So my question here, because I did get one more point. If I wasn't where I was at, would I have held it? Let's see. No, I don't think so. Well, then, but also I would have had those boots on my side. And, it's a little hard to tell, because it looked like the game would have went to them had I not had that extra unit out there to score that extra point to set me up so that I'm in this state. However, not getting my boots back and not being able to do some buffoonery with that also kind of like slowed me down on my end as well. You hate to not see a perfectly played game, but this is what happens when, you know, guys are still learning and we're still and we have a unautomated client. We don't make these mistakes anymore, which is great, but I had to get these matches out before I move forward because, I mean, one, they're a lot of fun and I really wanted to show off this Jinx deck. But anyhow, yeah, that was a really good one. That was a really good one. Let's take it over just a little. All right, well, there you have it, gang. I really like this art more than this one. Sorry, sue me. I don't know. I just like it. Looks more clean. Just biting her lip. Biting her lip. What's that about? What's that about? Anyways, very fun list. I think I would do a little more work. I'm definitely keeping Zon Warrens. Definitely keeping Zon Warrens. I think I would do a little more work on these other two because there are other battlefields that kind of give you the same as Paper Tree, and you know, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We could do the whole gear attach, whatever, but yeah. Big changes I would make, big boy changes, is we need more Boots of Swiftness. The way I was able to see this card as often as I was, actually in all 4 games, I believe, was just not right. Okay. I thought I was running more of this card, and I actually wasn't, at least as the list sits now. But I also wasn't running this card. So what I would do is I would get rid of 2 of these. If I could open this in Deck Builder, yeah, if we can edit the deck. What I would immediately do is get rid of Vex Cheerless, because what they do when I'm in combat, friendly spells cost 1 less to a minimum of 1, blah blah blah. Yeah, we can just go ahead and get rid of them, in my opinion. And then go ahead and give me some more Boots Mama House down, because these boots are made for walking. And this list is already too much, so I don't understand what that is either. But yeah, I would get rid of that. And oh wait, we can look at my actual list. Okay, so this is the actual list I was running. Yeah, okay, so now we can really see what's going on. Yeah, we need to make room for these boots. Unfortunately, the seal is great. The seal is great. Unfortunately, I didn't use it, but the seal is great, and we should use it moving forward. When you play me, opponents can't play cards this turn. This is a great finisher. This is a great finisher. Thinking about that card. Anyhow. Ride the Wind at 1. I'm trying to see where I can make room. Maybe we don't need 3 rebuke. Maybe we don't need 3 angle shots. Kurt angle shots? I don't know. Maybe we can take that down by 1 and then give us 1 more Boots Mama House down. Again, we didn't even use Sealed Discord, but I would use Sealed Discord moving forward. Fizz didn't really come up, because we're only running 1 of it, but it could be. Fizz is a great card, very impactful card, but I would also like to run 3 of these, but we're also finishing the game before that, which is nuts. So yeah, maybe some more testing, but I do know for sure right meow that I want to make room for Boots Mama House down. So yeah, we'd probably just take away 1 from the angle shot, give us another pair of boots, and then see how we like that. Just keep it moving. Because one thing you cannot do in this or any life is say, oh yeah, I'm gonna just continue. It's cool. I'm gonna continue. Oh, this is my drawing. It's cool. I'm gonna continue to run a 1 of and expect to see it in a card game. That is big city losses for you, dog. If you want to see a card every game, you have got to always run the max. That's why I would also like 3 Ezreal, to see, just to see that card more often. So as it's sitting though, we've got 2, 4, 7 2-cost units, which isn't a lot. It's not enough to guarantee, I'll tell you that much right now. But if you look at it, if we go second, if we lose the dice roll, okay, so we got 7 here, but then we've got 8, 9, 10. So going second, we got 10 units we could play, and that's pretty good. And if we go second, we do know that we have access to this, right? And then the very next turn we can play out our Jinx, and then we can get things rolling. So maybe that's the sauce. Also, floating a rune with Seal of Discord is extremely pivotal. What I mean by that is we play out this. I like to turn the rune. I got this here. So I got this. I like to turn the rune down facing up so that I still have this rune, and then we go forward with everything else we do. But yeah. That's gonna go ahead and do it for this one, gang. I hope this video has found you well. In Houston, Texas, it's about to start freezing, so I'm gonna try and get these videos out to you guys. If I can go without missing a video a day this year, holy shit, that's crazy. But this month, I think that'd be dope. But if I don't, it's probably because I lost power and I said fuck that noise. That's crazy, right? So I'm glad to get back to the Riftbound side of things, and just have fun with both games. Keeps me from kind of getting burnt out, content creating wise, because you got to have a lot of ideas to keep everything going. But anyways, really appreciate you guys hanging and banging with your boy. Do comment down below, what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently? Hype the video up, and we will see you in the next one. Love you guys, love yourself, respect others, live in your purpose on purpose. We'll see you in the next one. Marauder Music, 3-piece TCG, Big Bear, Power TCG. Peace.
Stuck up in it, stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game.